Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. I'm gonna talk through the nature of the script and how it works during the first part of this video, and then I'll read through the design itself. Before I get to reading each thing letter by letter, I'm going to give a spoiler warning so you can stop it and try to figure it out yourself before I go into the actual answer. So with that being said, let's get to it. So above me I have a mini version of the guide that includes this big grid, and this grid is the main tool for the guide because it shows all of the different consonants. And consonants are made not by one shape, but combining shapes. So there are rows made by letter stems, which I'm going to go to this main guide here. And the letter stems are either deep divots, shallow divots, full circles, or circles on the line. So this first row is deep divots, this next row is full circles, this next row is shallow divots, and this one is crossing circles, crossing the line. Floating circles, crossing circles, deep divots, shallow divots. And then the columns are made by adding different modifiers. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, 4 dots, or 3 line attachments. And that's where the lines end on something. Not lines that pass through it. These lines don't have to be straight, and they can connect up to multiple other lines. So one line can start on a letter and end on a different letter and count on both. So 3 lines, 2 lines, and then 1 line connection. And then vowels are little guys. Vowels are smaller than consonants, and their position matters. Where they're located, either inside on the line or outside, determines whether or not they're an O, E, or A, and then the line going inwards, so if it has a line modifier going inwards, it's an I, and if it has a line modifier going outwards, it's a U. So that's the only time when the direction of the line matters. Otherwise, on any of the consonants, these lines, their direction doesn't matter. Okay, so here's spoilers. We're going to get to the spoiler section. So if you want to puzzle this out yourself, stop watching here. So we start at the bottom and we go counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time. And this is actually the same thing, just strung out linearly. So if this start marker were to link up here, and they were just to wrap around themselves, these would be the same, just with some slight different sizes and different letter thicknesses, but that doesn't matter. So we start with an I with a line going inwards, and then we have an N because it's got one line on a full circle, a floating circle in the second row, and then we have a third row letter because it's a shallow divot, and then there's 1, 2, 3 dots making it an R, and then we have 1, 2 lines on the Y, and then an A, and then a T, and a T. So I-N-R-Y-A-T-T. So yeah, that's that design. This is for actually printing the design and getting the thing made for your gift. Right now, this is right side up to kind of help with the video, but I'm going to turn it upside down. So that way, you can print this off, and it will fold in half. I'm actually going to do that, because you can fold it right here and make it like a card with this on one side, this on the other side, with the fold at the top, which is pretty typical as far as how you do that. So yeah, this is actually what I'm going to export and send you, and I hope you like it. Thanks, bye.